Welcome back to Mainframe. This is John. Today we're going to continue on with Alone in the Dark. We are investigating the Lafayette Cemetery in Louisiana. Actually, we're almost coming out of it, I think. I think I have to do a speed run, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let me make sure. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think I'm going that way. Let me make sure. All right, you know what?
Too many of them. I gotta get out.
I made it. Barely. And if there's any supplies here I can use. That gets your blood pressure going. Need to calm down. That's what I'm looking for. I think it's the third one.
Now what do we got here?
No other supplies.
Huh.
Take it. What is that? Can I have that? I guess not.
Thank God that's over.
Okay, let me get. Right? Look right?
Please don't touch her. Jeremy. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you.
I know, it's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer.
You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Derceto.
Emily? Why would you... My letter. Keep making it worse.
What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening?
I made a terrible promise with someone.
The Dark Man. Who is he?
No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening.
Jeremy, I need to understand what is going on.
I promised him everything. When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken in Derceto won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place.
You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help.
There's nothing you can do.
And what's all the business about Teruea? Why did you want to go there?
I can't go there. I'm not allowed.
But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help?
Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel.
Okay. Sounds like we're onto something here. What should I...
Look out! Behind you! Run! Don't let him take you!
Oh, wow. Hey, John. We're back. Alone in the dark.
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Teruea. All my love, Jeremy.
Hugs and kisses. P.S. Loaf of bread, gallon of milk. Come home right away. Luggage key. All right. I gotta remember that F is not flashlight.
She's dead. No matter how she died, she looks peaceful now.
Hirosi's body looked unharmed. Conby couldn't figure out how she died, or why this wasn't a bigger upset to the people at Derceto.
All right, gotta get my bearings. Which one had the trunk? This one? That's the eyepiece for the telescope, so we go straight there now.
telescope lens. Why would he lock that up?
Wait a minute. No. That's we're at his office, right? That's across. She doesn't have a telescope here. France is still
There's
missing.
something missing. It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot. Whoa.
Okay, and who are these people? All right, this one doesn't let me rotate it, so I think I have to move the whole thing across. Yeah, 941 or 947.
Whoa, what's going on? It's dialing in something all on its own and it's showing the way to another memory? Where is that?
Okay, that's at the dining room table. That takes us outside.
key.
We can gain access upstairs. No, she's not there boozing it up, John. She left. Nope. Try going down. No, we can't go down. All right. Well, let's see if we can get to this room. I don't think I have the key. Do I have to go through the kitchen to get to the dining? Yeah, maybe that's the way. Because that's the dude's. That's the library. It's a bathroom. There we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. I guess that's the way they want me to go. All right, now we're chapter 3. Yeah, she had an intervention. She stopped boozing. That's right.
I'm glad to see you made it. I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Tarawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Tarawea. You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Tarawea. I'm a man Yermi has never met, and we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity. A spiritual apotheosis.
You don't think it would work?
Yermi subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between Derceto and Yermi's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Yermi with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the texts of Dr. Freud if you want such answers.
No thanks, I hate shrinks.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He is here as well. The Dark Man has been working his way through the text for a long time.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez, just perfect.
Conby felt confused by the pleasant nature of Tarawea. It was somehow uncomfortable to him. Juan, the sweater-wearing Buddha, wasn't helping either. According to Conby, people just weren't meant to be this nice and genuine. Best to hurry off to the library, he thought, and see if he could find information about Jeremy's relationship with the Dark Man.
Okay, so we gotta find the Dark Man. It looks pretty ominous. Alright, so we're looking for booze and ammunition. Because booze is his medicine. That was me hitting F for flashlight instead of V, which is kind of odd. Whatever.
There's something missing.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hartwood, now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar, an evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a room and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the prowler.
Not a good sign, blood all over the floor. Am I supposed to squeeze through there? Let me check the rest of the floor out first. Are we done with that?
something. It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution. Hey.
Detective! Juan!
I hope you found what you were looking for. I fear there is no going back.
I was so close. There must be something I can work with. Come on, Garnby, think. Think! The shipping company. Prext. Right.
Good luck, detective.
Yeah, I'm awfully glad he didn't lose his hat. That'd be a disaster. Yep, she's back at the bar.
Well, thank God you're here, Detective. Sitting all alone in a place like this. I'd never live it down if the papers got wind of it.
She had a relapse.
Hey. Ruth, right?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. I'm sure you have a whole file on me by now, Detective. I suppose we weren't formally introduced. I'm Ruth Talon. Miss Ruth Talon, in case you're wondering.
Edward Carnby.
Enchanté.
Are you sure?
I had too many already.
Nice. It's good.
I know. I have great taste, Detective. I heard you're trying to break Jeremy's promise to the Dark Man.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that kind of stuff?
No, but it makes you wonder. If he made a promise, can't he simply stand by his words?
Look, I'm just trying to get Jeremy out of a bad deal, so he'll come back with us to New Orleans.
Well, if all fails.
What are you doing?
It's a sign of submission to the Dark Man. I saw it in a dream once.
What? You don't know the Prext Shipping Company by any chance?
I do. They made big money during the war. Their waterfront office is just over there.
How did you do that?
Do what, Detective? Bonne chance.
Hey, have you seen Emily Hartwood anywhere?
Are you trying to make me jealous, Detective? No, I haven't seen your doll anywhere.
What? Back then, John, they would call her a flapper.
Somehow, Carnby was back in New Orleans, close to the docks. He could smell the pungent aroma of the Mississippi River. In front of him was the Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in the library, he should find the address to where Jeremy first met the Dark Man inside.
Prext Shipping Company.
Well, I'm looking for
According to the
supplies.
book in Terra
There's
Leia,
some
the Dark
booze
Man
right
is connected
there.
to a performance that Jeremy went to somewhere in New Orleans. I'm sure I can find the address inside.
We hear bad guys. Machine gun bullets, like the sound of that. Now, where is it? Oh, it's in there. It's in the warehouse, I think, right? Fast enough. I want to clear these guys out before I do anything else, so bear with me.
I need the key.
That's blocked. That's okay. So I have to raise that up. Then I have to go down there. All right. But let's see what else we could find. Oh, that's interesting.
Sewer system has a tunnel running right below Preg's shipping company. I bet I can use it to get inside.
Am I supposed to go into the warehouse? Let me try to get in the warehouse. Or is that go through the tunnel? Never mind.
All finished.
Out of bullets.
Our man's in bad shape. No meds. Very few rounds of ammo left. be a miracle if we get out of here.
Made it inside the warehouse. The office must be upstairs.
Not my kind of hooch.
Hey, I always wanted to try one of these.
Now we're talking. I have no idea what this one is. How many rounds I got? 20 in the Tommy, and I got a total of 40. I got 2 clips. All hell breaks loose when we open that door. Where is it? That door. I forget which one. No, that was totally pointless. I guess I have to figure out what's in the safe, huh? Start looking around for clues. Well, that was too easy. So what is left? Oh, I went right, left, right. I should go left, right, left. Now it's 4, 5, 4. Now is that the number 4 or 4 spaces?
Cargo Manifesto, September 19th, 1892. Breck Shipping Company delivered 4 steamer trunks, 1 Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at 18th Street.
Here we go. The address where Jeremy first encountered the Dark Man.
I'm all out of bullets.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for more ammo. I'm out of ammo.
The address of the event where Jeremy first met the Dark Man surprised Condy. The infamous Gallatin Street didn't exist any longer, and he wondered if he would be able to find the right building. Was it still standing? Did it matter? Maybe this world was not just another place, but another time as well.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
Welcome, Detective, to the greatest show this side of the Mississippi. Now the hotel, the Black Pharaoh, the ancient magician who lived 1,000 lives and wore 1,000 masks.
I can see why you settled on calling him the Dark Man. Saves your breath. So, you got scared by a stage magician, and now he's living inside your head.
You can mock me, Detective, but you would be the crazy one to think his presence can be ignored. Look where we are!
We didn't get to finish our last conversation, did we? You were about to tell me how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
No, can't. We would turn her loose on the world. So many innocent would die.
But there is a way to break out of the deal.
There is. He offered me a way out. Steps to take.
What are they?
You'll never find them. They're forever entombed in his sunken desert temple.
Jeremy, I'm not your enemy. Tell me where to go. How do I find the temple?
No, we can't. I have to make this sacrifice.
God damn it, Jeremy. I'm gonna save you. Don't worry. How do you save someone who doesn't want to be saved? Well, he's gonna get saved no matter what. I just need to find the temple somehow.
Okay. Now the question is, which order? Hold on a second. Okay, the one on the top is Gemini, so that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Virgo's in the middle. And the last one, 3 Pisces again, 2. It's 5, 8, 2, or any combination thereof. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, let's try. Nope. There we go. Okay, so there's something hidden by the Sphinx with the incense burner. In a chair, all-seeing eye on a chair. Oh shit, I realized it opened a door. Or a path. We have 6 rounds. None for the shoddy. Got 1 clip for the Tommy. A little bit of help. Alright, let's move out. I'm not asking questions, I'm just going to start blasting.
Conby found himself in a vast and dark desert. He had certainly had his share of strange happenings this evening, but the thought of walking through the land of Tutankhamun was definitely challenging his last bastion of disbelief.
I like her narration. She gets to the point.
Oh.
Let's see. Go through the pillars. Maybe not. Okay, so oh, now let's. I guess you have to hit that just right.
A sunken desert temple. I better get down there.
We go over there first.
The Temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Oh, I got 21 rounds. 6. And no shoddy. I just throw.
Here we go.
The Dog Man's temple was buried beneath the sand, a cursed and dark place. Every step felt ill-considered. Conby needed to find the contract that Jeremy signed with the Dog Man and get the hell out of here before he went completely mad.
Yeah, I'm with her. Okay, so that's right. There's like flying things and other things.
It's the star constellation from one of Jeremy's books. The Taurus. I got a feeling this is it. This is where the contract is hidden. But how do I get to it?
Oh, give me a second.
There's something missing. This one looks operational. Good work.
All right, take this with me. Nope. not giving me anything in this one. Snakes. Yeah, I need to find something to break that stupid thing with, so. Let's see, alright. Let's go do the thing. I don't know why I'm looking. They don't have anything in these things for me anyway. Want to get a new stick. I already used the first one a little bit. I gotta go up. Wait a minute, I guess still gotta do that side. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do it this side or the other side, so let's try this side first since I'm closest.
Collapse.
Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
And he was never heard from again. The end.
Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found something.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no, I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Derceto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Derceto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck?
Ah!
I worry, Detective.
Don't, I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth.
At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
He needs a shower. All right, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Let's get going.
Medicine has failed me.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands, oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever. Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the...
Combe never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Derceto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Combe could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
I still don't have the key to the basement gate, I don't think.
Just what this evening needed. Some ambiance.
I'm gonna go back down there to check it out.
I need the key.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Combe seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Conby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Conby wasn't sure who he could trust.
Yeah, they don't know Comby's on the case, so we better watch out. I got, like, no pistol ammo, no shoddy ammo, 7 rounds in the Tommy. All right, break into Dr. Gray's office and find out what he knows, huh? I forget which way to go. Let's go this way. I could look at the map, you know. Art Deco. Oh yeah, I like how they act like getting carried off by giant bats is an everyday thing. So I just saw that.
Christ, what the hell was that?
It's blocked.
Well, the plumbing in this place is really shot. See if we go down the basement. Really locked it.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte Artis colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Okay. Alright, well, someone's having a conversation in there. We're not part of it, so let's go out and cross to the other doctor's office. Ooh, I'd rather have the hatchet than the poker.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's in that safe and I have no idea how to get it.
I need the key.
Alright, gotta figure out the safe code.
I don't have the combination for this. Maybe Jeremy did.
What's Jeremy's room? Well, we can go room by room. I forget what his room number was.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Hugs and kisses. Don't have a key, huh? Guess we can meander about until we figure it out.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
P.S. There's lunch in the stove. Soup and sandwich will be on later on. Let's try the other rooms first.
Detective Conby. Good to see you again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing
Check out
tree
them
and
white patent
conservatory.
leather shoes he's wearing.
Usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
I better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
All right, let's do a systematic room search. All right, there's a puzzle there, I forget.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3, The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Oh, we're going to do 913. Wish I could say it in her accent. That's such a cool accent. Yeah, we did that, right? France is
There's
still
something
missing.
missing. It worked.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Ooh, empty room guest. Probably didn't have much luggage.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
All to myself.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important. This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Okay, so which room on the first floor has been locked the whole time, right? Yeah, I got the stairwell key too. Oh, never mind.
No, no.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short. Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
It didn't have a spatula.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better, when in fact we are here to be forgotten.
You know, John, I totally forgot about Cousin Eddie. National Lampoon. Alright, so now I gotta find a screwdriver or whatever to open that up. Yeah, we're back to doing maintenance. Gotta clear out the vents. Okay, so we're not... I guess we haven't triggered this yet. Let's see what the dark man wanted. I like the Art Deco, though.
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
Let me have that. I'll open the vent with that. What was the point of that? Oh, they gave me a bullet. A bullet.
This doesn't look good.
Oh yeah, this was kind of a pain in the butt.
Need the key.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Okay. Do I have my hatchet yet?
What do you see, Jerry?
I can see the dark heart of the bayou. It is surrounded.
By what, Jeremy?
Dark young. 1,000 young!
Don't mind if I do. That's better.
Dr. Gray had been putting Jeremy through some thorough medical investigation. He was trying to break through Jeremy's stories and get to some truth, just like Comby was. Could Dr. Gray have been trying to break the contract as well?
Yeah, how many different spots are there? One? This might take a little while. The controls on this are really odd. If I remember correctly, last time it was at an angle I had to do this thing. That's too big. I want to clear the palette and start again. That kind of matches there. I kind of think it's this. Ah. This one's too bulky. That looks like it. But that's not it. Right? Oh, it could be anything. And the controls of this thing really don't help. Finally. Broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests it's being part of a statue. Yeah, he's gonna look at his watch. He's been here forever. Let's go.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
And we're back here. Perfect time to have a look around this place.
Yeah, we need medicine, we need ammo. We need an exterminator. Not a good sign. Six, 4, 1. Yeah, we know about the news.
This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Comby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Comby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Comby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
My one pistol round. But I'm not afraid to use it. Man, those things are tough to kill. And he made me drop my booze, I mean my medicine. I got stuck here for some. No, I think it's my second playthrough, so it don't matter. Look, I'm stuck. Go 2 more minutes here.
Gotta find more bullets.
What the hell? They ripped me off of my shotgun shells. Alright, now I'm really mad. And there's my medicine.
More bullets.
Yeah, well that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna call it here. We'll pick it up part 3 in the next day or 2. For those of you who are watching and haven't yet, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. John, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. I'll be playing late tonight. I'll be playing some Arc Raiders, I think. So with that, have a good night, good morning, good evening, depending on what it is, where you're at. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.